Hi, I'm John Fitzgerald and welcome to Team WealthBuilders. Today, I'm actually going to be quoting from the teachings of one of the foremost educators in management styles in the world, Peter Drucker. And what I'm going to quote from him is, I've studied Peter and brought it into us as Team WealthBuilders and what it means to us. And the particular discourse is what a CEO does. That is, what does this Chief Executive Officer do? They do four things. Number one, they give meaning to the outside as they bring it in. Now, I want you to think about this because it really has some meaning for me. It's like a funnel. Imagine a big funnel that comes down, and the big funnel is all the noise that goes on around us. But what has meaning amongst that noise? As a CEO, and imagine Barack Obama, everything, every message that anyone wants to get to the President of the United States, but it all gets funneled down to what actually has meaning to him. You and I are in that exact same boat because we're surrounded by noise every single second of your waking day. And for some people of their sleeping day as well. What has meaning to you? Now, as wealth builders, there's only two things that have meaning. Number one is population and population growth. Why does that have meaning? Because that's what drives property values. Today, Australia has one of the highest population growths on record. And number two is unemployment. Because unemployment feeds wages, feeds jobs. And these are really critical aspects of the empirical data today. Unemployment, and if I talk specifically, March 2012, the unemployment data came out, and prior to it coming out, what's really interesting, the noise was unemployment's going to rise and that they're going to have to lower interest rates, etc., etc. What happened? Well, the fact was, in March 2012, Australia's job rate grew by 44,000 jobs. Now, that annualizes at nearly 500,000 jobs a year. Now, why that's important to us? Because we rent our properties and we need people who have incomes to rent our properties. Custodian have supplied over 5,000 properties, and in March 2012, we have just 14 vacant, 3 new and 11 old. Now, that is a critically low vacancy rate. So what does the CEO do? He works out what has meaning to us. And you need to block out all the other noise. Think about that. And I think about it when my staff say to me, oh, our competitor's saying this about us, this about it. It's got nothing to do with me. The only thing that I concern myself with as a CEO of Custodian is Australia's population growth. On track? Absolutely yes. How's our jobs? How's our rentals? If you've got 5,000 homes and 14 vacant, and the most they've been vacant is for probably 2 or 3 weeks, you're doing pretty well. That's number one. Number two, a CEO works out what they're in and what they're not in. Too many people get caught up doing things that they're not proficient at. Do one thing and do it well. That is so important. What do? We do low-cost housing close to the metropolitan cities. Why? Because that's where the population growth is and that's where the job growth is. Number three, you have to deliver, plan, and gamble. What does that mean? You have to deliver rental increases. You have to. Today, you know we've got a rental crisis. Get your rents up. You have to deliver cash flow. Now, we're doing portfolio reviews for our clients, and we've found over $1 million of clients who haven't, or for clients, who haven't actually claimed their maximum tax deductions. Can you believe that? Over $1 million. You have to deliver that. You have to plan. What am I going to be doing this year? How many properties am I going to buy? How am I going to increase my rent? How am I going to reduce my costs by finance and various other models? And gambling, it really is taking a mid to long-term view. I don't really like the term gamble because I never gamble. I'm just not a gambler. So how do we actually ensure that we set in to make sure we make the most of the next property boom? Bring the outside in, work out what we're in, what we're not in, deliver, plan, gamble, and fourthly, we have to maintain momentum. And that's your 20-mile march. Do those four things. You're an amazing CEO. bring it into your business life, that is your wealth building, bring it into your personal life, as I do, because I think it's a great management skill and a great management tool. Once again, thanks for listening to me. I'm John Fitzgerald. Remember, please, whenever you can, click like if you like those things, because it's great to share this positive vibe with people who you think you can use it. You know, we're that 1% club. Just share that around. And, of course, use social media. Go on Twitter, YouTube. Give me as much feedback as you possibly can. And what you're doing by giving me that, and I get some great feedback, you're designing these weekly talks. And I really hope they're helping you. Thanks for listening to me. Have a fantastic day.